In the prestigious Maple Grove neighborhood, where pristine mansions line cobblestone streets, stands the old Victorian Blackwood estate. Timothy wasn't your typical ghost. While other spirits rattled chains or moaned at midnight, he preferred to express himself through music, though not the kind you'd hear at your grandmother's tea party. You see, Timothy had developed quite a taste for what he called Demon Symphony, a chaotic blend of classical pieces played backwards, mixed with thunderous organ sounds and spine-chilling chromatic scales. Every evening, just as the neighborhood settled into their dinner routines, Keith would float to his beloved grand piano. His translucent fingers would hover over the ivory keys before crashing down into what he considered his masterpiece, Sonata of the Shadows. Mrs. Anderson next door would clutch her pearls and speedwalk her poodle past the house. The teenage brothers at number 42 would stop their basketball game, their faces turning white as sheets. The neighborhood's reactions were exactly what Keith hoped for. Even the tough-looking construction workers renovating the house across the street would pack up early when Keith began his twilight concerts. But Keith wasn't trying to be mean, not really. For him, it was all a grand performance, the entire neighborhood his unwitting audience. He'd peek through the dusty curtains, trying to suppress his giggles as people hurried past, clutching their ears. The more they feared his musical experiments, the more creative he became, adding what he called ghost loops and phantom frequencies to his compositions. Little did the neighbors know that behind the haunting melodies was just a lonely boy spirit who'd found his own unique way to be remembered. Every frightened gasp and hurried footstep was, to Keith, like an applause, an acknowledgement that even though he wasn't among the living, he could still touch their world, one terrifying tune at a time. And so, the Blackwood estate remained the neighborhood's musical mystery, where every evening, the line between horror and harmony blurred, conducted by a ghostly maestro who just wanted to make his mark on the world, even if that mark came with a few goosebumps and quickened heartbeats.